Hello. Had to check it. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, I know that we went past. Oh, let me first introduce myself. My name is Deasia, and you are on Dreams, Desires, Ascensions. And here we are here to ascend our minds, bodies. I am here to relax the mind, body, and soul. I am not here to harm it at any point. One second. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. How's the we went past what the full moon, we went past 111, that was yesterday, and then along with the basically just how are we feeling? Are we feel how is our dream space? How's our dreams been clear to us? It's been a little shaky. Are you questioning about your dreams? Are you writing down your dreams? If so, um let's see. I know I would say as far as in my dreams, um, they've been more of clearing things up, like things in I might been feeling in past tense or something like that. And it's been a little shaky on how I feel about certain things and I'm not aware of, you know, of it. And now it's being clear, you know. So now things are starting to be a little bit more clear to me and certain things are coming into place. And then if I feel kind of cloudy about it, I'll just write it down. I'll write down that part of the dream that was kind of like, but other than that, hey Ari, how are you? But yeah. So how the dreams? Is the dreams good? The dreams bad? Are you understanding everything that's going on? Yes. So basically, as you go with the title, whatever you want and your wants and your needs are following right into place. Like I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give you a clear example today. Didn't even talk about it. I spoke about it. Okay. I said, okay, I need some time to be out, to get on live so I can talk to y'all. Right. And I was like, dang, I got the boys. I need some time. Sure enough, Mama Duke's called, say, hey, I could take the boys for a couple hours. I'm like, what? Yeah, so that's like a prime example, like something like that, where you're thinking of something or you say something and all of a sudden something pops up. And it's like, dang, I was just thinking about that. So, or maybe something that you're thinking of, like maybe you're trying to balance your wants and your needs. Like, what do you need time for? What you don't need time for? Maybe you're having issues with that too. Or you're gonna run into some money, or you feeling, yeah, you got some regret coming in. Um, maybe you're feeling disappointed or lost of something. So like a toxic energy coming through. So maybe you're trying to balance what's the wants and needs, or maybe you're realizing that you're overly addicted to something and now you're trying to balance, is that the right thing to do, like, or is that the wrong thing to do? Or maybe you're like realizing maybe something dealing with your family. So maybe some toxic energy is going on in the family dynamic, maybe with the emperor. Maybe the emperor has options, or maybe the emperor has a lot of options coming through, that and one of the options is going to bring some good family dynamics to it. Maybe you're just having a lot of options, but you see that one, the one that's covered, so the one that no one can't really see. So something that's going to be more of a, I can't I don't know if I want to chance this or not, but I'm gonna take it. Is it better to be is it more of my want or my need? So maybe a job option as well. You're gonna have two different options. Maybe your birthday's on the 6th. Something could happen during June, or maybe you're a what's that? Cancer, Gemini, or that's what you're moving into. Yeah, a toxic energy, something toxic is gonna take place. Yeah, so something probably took place with your family. I'm looking at um yeah, something took place probably on the 15th, or something's going to happen on the 15th because we're still at the 12th, and I do be moving right on it. So maybe something's gonna take place as far as in um maybe you're gonna have a conversation with a lover about this. Maybe you're gonna show like it's a good fortune coming through. So maybe it's gonna be a good conversation. Or maybe it's something like I said, you're balancing where you're gonna have your wants and your needs. So you know what do you want and what do you need. You're gonna know, hey, I really like when we do this. So can we take more time out to do this part of our day with each other compared to this part? Maybe that's something that you and your partner are going to talk about, or maybe one partner out likes something more than the other in a sense of that. And that's going to come through really fast. Maybe it's fast communication, but it's going to be good. That's 10 of cup. I mean, 10 of pentacles. So maybe it's something going to bring more of a balance, or maybe it's more like maybe you're going to have so many options that maybe your partner is going to be able to work this day and you're able to work this day, or maybe it's going to be like a equal give and take, or y'all going to have the same days off maybe. Hmm. Yeah, this is a new idea, give and take. Yeah, something like it's a new thing coming in, and the give and take is more like I give this, I give that, like it's a equal. It's no longer going to be in a toxic. Maybe it felt like it's in a dark space, but it's going to be dead. The death card, dead and gone. So your wants and needs, like basically you're going to be able to know what you want, and you're gonna be able to pay for your wants, and then along with your needs, and still be able to have money to the side to be able to stash away. So maybe you're gonna have a some good money flow coming through. Oh yeah, then looking at the bottom of the card, which is the 9 of cups, which is something very wish fulfilling, like something that's gonna flow very good. Like you're gonna feel really good about this. Like you're gonna be happy that you made this decision, or y'all gonna be happy together as far as in this partnership or this balance. If you're not in a relationship, it could be just far as in like for example, what I need was a moment to have a quiet room. You get what I'm saying? Now, my wants was to maybe have some alone time, but what was needed was more of the quiet space so that I can get in tune and stay in tune with y'all instead of multitasking. Maybe that's something that we're dealing with now, like we're trying to stay in tune but we're trying to multitask at the same time. Good family dynamics going to come through though. Good family, like you're going to see the rainbow. Maybe you're in a dark space, like in a dark space right now, and that's where that toxic card is at, and it's in the Capricorn. So maybe this is happening right now in their season, because we are in Capricorn season. Happy birthday to my Capricorns. But we are in the Capricorn season. So yeah. So maybe we're like feeling dark, like in a dark space, not feeling like things are gonna get clear. But it is gonna be the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. Maybe somebody is gonna make of a head of a heart decision that's basically making the same decision of making sure that your wants and your needs are being desired equally. Okay. Yeah, maybe we need to start saving money as well. So maybe, like I was stating before, we're going to be able to pay for our wants, be able to pay for our needs, along with be able to save money and stash money to the side. And or maybe that's what we want to do. Maybe we want to do some traveling and stuff. Like I always feel I'm feeling the ocean. So like maybe we want to do some traveling um or something. And in order for us to do travel, guess what we have to do? We have to do some sacrifices throughout some period. I'm not saying don't pay no bills because you gotta have your lights on, you gotta have your water flowing because you gotta wash your ass and you gotta see what you're putting on. You gotta do your hair or something. But it's time to live out loud. Maybe something's gonna happen on the 31st. Maybe 31st of January, something's gonna happen that's gonna make you feel like very bright, make you want to dance. Maybe something's gonna take place on the 31st that you're gonna be like in a dancing mood, standing up. Maybe something's going to happen at night. You got maybe you have some people around you as well, like that wants to, maybe three people that wants to be in your energy, but you're kind of putting them like you're not really feeling them out too much, or you don't really know what's their energy. Um, I do see the spoon along with the wand, as you can see, the spoon and the wand. So maybe something cooking up type. So maybe we're cooking up something, or maybe that's what we're trying to do at this moment, and it's gonna take three people, or it's gonna be three people, three of the same exact person, because technically how I'm looking, they all got three. They all three of them have blue pants and they all dress the same, but they're in a unique way. So maybe it's a Aries because I'm seeing the horns, a Pisces. I'm seeing the white that's giving me Pisces. So maybe an Aries, a Pisces could be a part of this three that you're dealing with, and maybe you're speaking up to them, or maybe you're someone's maybe they're dealing with that as well, or more like you're speaking to these people, or maybe this person's going to come to you and they're going to speak up, and you're going to that's it's going to bring some light to this situation. Maybe something as far as in going to take place on the 28th. So this is more future, okay? um going to take place on the 28th. Maybe your birthday's on the 28th as well, or the 3rd, where you're gonna have to go into a grounding, or something took place where you felt like it was your fault, and you need to start doing a little bit more self forgiveness, like forgiving yourself about this situation. It's already going on. Yeah, it feels like something's taking place, but maybe maybe something's gonna happen on the 31st, dealing with maybe a Aries or a Pisces. Maybe they're cooking up something. Maybe they're stirring up something. Maybe they're the person that's stirring up the problems right now, or they're dealing with this. Maybe this probably took place around Aries and Pisces season. Mm, I'm sorry, my tooth hurt. I need to get the wisdom teeth pulled out, but mm, I'm debating. Maybe we're wearing a red shirt. Some secret's gonna come out because it does say secrets being revealed. So some secret's gonna come out towards you. As far as in maybe I'm feeling like someone's trying to tell you something to like sweep under the rug, like, or maybe you need to pull your rug up and sweep under it. You got some dust going on. Maybe you're sitting down crisscross applesauce, and something powdery is gonna be on and you have to get up and dust yourself off or something. Oh, I'm thinking Aaliyah, like dust yourself off and dry again. So maybe something that you feel as though you was kind of second guessing about it, right? And you wanted to bring it out or bring it forth to a couple of people. You probably spoke to three people about this, And these three people kind of stirred you the wrong way. Okay. And you end up finding out that your plan or something that you said to these three people would have came in exactly. It was right. Like your plan, everything was right. It was nothing wrong about it. But you're about to find out a secret behind it, like the reason why probably one person kind of stirred you wrong, or the reason why you wasn't supposed to do it right then and there. But it's going to be revealed why this is the perfect time for this to happen right now. And now you're going to feel like, all right, you're going to dust yourself off and you're going to try again. So something that you're going to do all over again. Yeah, you're going to surrender. You're going to surrender to the divine, pretty much. You're going to realize that this is the right path. Like, this is right for me. Like, you know what? Maybe 36 or something took place, maybe March the 6th, maybe your birthday's March the 6th, or something gonna, maybe this is when in March. So give it some time. So March, maybe around the first week of March, something's gonna take place where you're gonna want to do something, or something that you try to do before didn't work. And so now that you're gonna try again, it's gonna be in good. Like, you're gonna be feel good. You're gonna feel really good, like so good that you're gonna be stepping on these people. Them three people that you were talking to. Mm, yeah, these three people that you're talking to, these three people that kind of stirred you the wrong way. Like, they're gonna be like, wow, I didn't think that you could actually do it. And you're gonna be like, yeah, why you didn't think? Why not me? Like, and then every cent, like all that is gonna flow straight through. Your wants and your desires gonna flow like freely. Yes, like it's gonna be balanced equally. Look at her. Look at her. She's in a rainbow. She got the goat. You feel me? So maybe something's gonna come in place that people gonna be like, yeah, you the shit. You feel me? But yeah, like the colors, you might feel dark right now, but it's gonna be a rainbow and a light at the end of the tunnel type. Okay. Like, your plants, maybe you're gonna start gardening and something, or maybe you're gonna find a small plant. I was thinking about a small plant. I know like a snake plant is very good in the bedroom. Like, keeping it in your bedroom, having a snake plant is a very good plant to detox the air. So maybe you live in a maybe because it's so cold, getting stuffy and stuff. So maybe you need to think of that, or a humidifier. Okay. It's time to harvest. So it's time to grow into grooming something. Like I said before, like something's gonna be spoken up, like something's gonna be revealed that's gonna bring some balance. You're gonna be able to have equal give and take, and you're gonna harvest off of this. Or maybe something more like when they now say, because before it used to be express your feelings, then don't express your feelings. Now it's rechannel your feelings. Listen, we just gonna keep it real on how they used to try to teach us on how to channel our own emotions. It was so many ways. Like, for a male's not supposed to express their feelings. But now guess what we're dealing with? Males that can't express themselves, and we're yelling at them why you can't express yourself. But I don't know why I decided to talk about that. But anyway, but yeah, going back to harvesting and balance. So it's just more like you're going to get into this mindset that I'm no longer going to speak and worry about somebody else's problems. I'm going to worry about me. Like, and when you start worrying about you, maybe the secret's going to be revealed that these people really didn't fuck with you. Maybe that's what that is. Maybe these people that maybe these one of these three people that you were cool with, that you talked to and stuff, and you know, you look highly towards them. Maybe you talk to them so much, and you're gonna get into this mindset that, you know, I think I need to start focusing on me. I think I need to worry about me, or what are my wants and my desires, right? So when you get into that, and then you're going to get into this balance where you're going to be that beautiful coat, which is like, um, which I've been listening to in my tarot land, is they saying Joseph, the Joseph with the beautiful coat. If you know about Joseph's story, the basically the one that people oversaw, didn't pay no attention to, they threw Joseph technically in the gutter and left him out to die, family and all. So maybe that's where you feeling like your family don't even fuck. You're gonna find out that your family don't really fuck with you the way you think they do. And but Joseph, even though Joseph was got tossed out by his brothers, maybe this is a sibling rivalry or something. But even though his brothers tossed him out, guess what? His brothers eventually had to come and ask for some help because his brothers was going through their own trauma, going through their own karma, right? Where because Joseph didn't put the bitterness on his brothers. He didn't go seek out revenge on his brothers because when Joseph got into that state where he could have been like he was in that ruler, he could have seeked out bitterness where he could attack. So maybe something's going to happen as far as in the family dynamic, that a secret is going to be revealed to you, and it could cause you in a moment to attack. But do we need to attack? Rechannel. Like I was going back on to how they were saying how we need to redirect our anger. Like, just because you're angry don't mean you got to go lash out. Yes, we understand that you're angry and stuff. Go rechannel that. Change that shit into something else that your family didn't even think you could possibly do. And by March you drop that shit and that's it. Your family sit down, quiet, humble. Matter of fact, they're going to be like Joseph. They're going to ask you, "Hey, can I get some money?" Nah, bruh. I'm harvesting. Right now, we harvesting. We ain't selling nothing. Look at all these options. She's still in this bright, or, like, I mean, he, you get what I'm saying? But however you want to stand put into that, you are in your empress status. Like, you're harvesting, you're building, you're growing. Maybe your money is going to start flowing and you are going to feel like you want to dance. Maybe you're going to check your bank account and be like, "Well, bitch, didn't think it possibly happened." I'm seeing April the 3rd. And that's like tax season. So maybe you didn't think your tax money gonna come in. Mm. And you're like, what? Something could happen as far as in children dynamic as well. Like a tower. Something shocking could happen as far as in your children. I don't feel like it's something bad as far as in something shocking, but it could be something as far as in you need to handle immediately. Like, you shouldn't let this slide. Yes, secret reveal came back out along with the truth. How about that? So this secret that's about to be revealed is going to bring the truth out. And let's lined up. We're going to read what's lined up here. Maybe someone is dealing with like lustful. Maybe someone that you have lust for. You might seen that moon. That moon did come through this past moon cycle. Maybe something's going to cause you to ground. So like I was stating before, it might cause you to get mad and upset, but it's not meant for you to do that. Maybe you're going to start questioning yourself as well, and maybe you're going to start triggering yourself and blaming yourself for a situation, like feeling like this you're the reason for it, and you're not the reason for that either. Something could happen on the 28th that's going to make you feel that way, and then you're going to realize you not the reason, and you're going to redirect that feelings and realize, I'm the warrior, I'm the one who did everything, I got this shit, I'm grounded, I'm gonna get there. We're no longer going to be resisting anything anymore. We're going to be wise beyond our means. We're going to grow wiser. Look at her hair. Maybe we're going to have some long hair. Maybe we got long hair like to our butt or something, but we're going to grow wiser beyond our means. Okay. Yeah, we're going to be growing wiser beyond our means, where we're going to surrender to the divine. We're going to surrender. Maybe it's going to be so shocking that it's going to cause rage. But honestly, who are you mad at? Are you mad at yourself? Are you mad at the person? Or are you mad at the situation that you continue to allow yourself to be in? Okay. But yeah, something shocking is going to happen. You might not like it, but you're going to speak up. Somebody's going to speak up on the truth, though. Like, it's either you going to speak on this or somebody else is going to be speaking on this. It's going to be as far as in their emotions. It's going to flow with their emotions. It's going to bring so maybe these emotions going to be so fruitful that maybe this is something that you needed to happen. Maybe you needed this so that you could sit in this, I'm going to kick my leg out. I'm going to chill. Maybe you're 33 years old. I'm going to chill on that. Yeah. And this is basically the queen Nefertiti. Anything she touches golden. So like I said before, like you're gonna go into that abundance level where people are gonna be coming to ask you, people that dish you to the side, people that didn't want to deal with you, cashed you out, didn't want to deal with you. Yeah. All that, they're gonna be coming to you talking about, hey, or maybe they're gonna be seeing all your wants and your needs are gonna be desired to you. So then they're gonna be like, dang, last time I seen you, you were driving a little Honda. You know what I'm saying? Now you over there driving a Mercedes. Yeah, I did upgrade. I did. Dang, I did drive a Honda, didn't I? Like it's gonna be someone gonna be so like all in your past, want to bring up so much shit that you did in your past. Like, yeah, I remember when you did this. Yeah, I did. Dang. And you like, it's not more like you forgot, but it's just like I was like that. So maybe somebody gonna look at you like, I'm seeing all your desires, your wants and your needs being like just there. I remember when you used to call me. You feel me? You used to call me complaining about this and this and this, or used to call me talking asking for money. It might be something small, like a little $20 or some shit like that. But like you used to call me for stuff, and you don't call me no more. Yeah, you gotta be careful for those. You gotta be careful with those because some people who want that, no, it's okay for people to. You got some people that love to be needed, and then you got some people that love to be in that needy. You gotta need me in a sense of controlling. Like you gotta be careful with that. Know if it's genuine or controlling. That's what you gotta be careful for. Genuine or controlling. But don't wants and them needs and the desires about to come in. Maybe someone don't want no more children. So maybe something gonna come through where shoot you gonna get your tools gonna be tight. You know what I'm saying? Or something, sad like I said before. Okay, so I did say something about a child. So hopefully we're not having a miscarriage or something like that. But because I do got a female fire sign moon, so it's all based on your chart. Okay, so maybe something could happen as far as in the child, or maybe this is a daughter, and this daughter could be a fire sign, and something could happen around nighttime. Something could happen around nighttime, and look what time. Yeah, so something could happen around nighttime for this female daughter. Watch out for that. Fire sign is a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay. And we did say April and March. March is an Aries too. So maybe that's their birthdays as well. But maybe somebody's about to find out that they pregnant. They're gonna take a test at night. This fire sign gonna find out they're pregnant. Congratulations. I know you say you didn't want no kids, but I'm just gonna let you know if you do the act, that's what's gonna happen. No, let me be real. For real, for real. You better start tracking y'all shit, ladies. Track y'all shit, honey. Cause these men ain't gonna track y'all shit. Keep yourself on a wrap when it come down to them ovulations and stuff. When they say do ovulation, you better figure out, baby, we're gonna have to do a condom. Or You better know that body. You better know his body and whoop, snatch out real quick if you don't want no kids. I'm sorry. Maybe somebody pull out game is weak. All right. A repeated cycle. So somebody because it's landing right under I don't want no more kids. So a repeated cycle. So somebody's about to find out that they are pregnant and they're like, and maybe they're pregnant and this is something, maybe they're pregnant, this person doesn't want the child, or maybe they don't want the child. I got Scorpio too. Um you could be a Scorpio, something could happen. Maybe you dealt with this person during Scorpio season and voila, magic, or that person is a Scorpio. And yeah, something could take place on Tuesday. You might find out on Tuesday about this as well. Because it was a family dynamic. Maybe somebody's gonna be happy, somebody's not gonna be happy about this. I'm so sorry because I'm feeling like, man, like we're shaking, shaking like, nah, I'm not okay with this shit. So do be humble about it. So maybe a female's gonna call you, maybe this is a male, a female's gonna call you and say that they're, pregnant, and you like, damn, not again. This is not okay. But yeah, someone might be 6 feet, 6 foot tall person, could be going through the cycle again. Maybe you freak like a Scorpio, maybe you freaky like a Scorpio, maybe that's what it is too. Maybe this female brings the freak out of you. Okay. But yeah, you might drive an SUV. Might be dealing with a Libra. Okay. Maybe this person is married, or you could be married, or you're trying, maybe this person that is married could be finding out that they're pregnant and they didn't want the baby. But they're saying, we're in the energy of your desires and needs. So maybe something's gonna take place as far as in, yeah, it says I was shot AAA. So maybe somebody is about to be put to the side. Like you maybe it maybe this is a child. Maybe a younger child is about to find out they're pregnant. Okay. And they were basically shy about it, or maybe you thought they were very shy and they're technically not shy. Maybe they're shy towards you, but they're not shy out here in these streets or something like that. And maybe it's a cycle. Maybe your child is walking in the same footsteps as you and you're not liking that. Or maybe something's going to take place with the or married Scorpio. Something's going to be like a repeated cycle. Can we spend time together? So maybe you need to start spending more time with your child. Maybe that's what it is. So you can, maybe that's another thing. Maybe you need to start spending more time with your children so that they won't go through the repeated cycle. I see 355, so support with change. So maybe that is something that you need to change, is starting to start speaking to your children about things. Keep letting them be alert to your generational curse, to be alert to the family curse. Like, hey, yeah, did you know, I know sometimes it sounds kind of toxic or whatever, but sometimes you do need to let your children know that, hey, uncle such and such, did that same thing, or he thought that same way too. And look at him now. Maybe you gotta do that. Maybe a male Taurus. So maybe if this male Taurus and Scorpio could have some type of involvement. Somebody is probably walking away from someone as well. Ugh. We being jammed. Something gonna get jammed up. Maybe you feel like you in a jam about something. Or maybe this gonna feel like it's gonna put you in a jam. Let's see. It's saying you should start too on some self-care. So maybe you are married. Oh, and then I got this female, this younger. So maybe you need to start spending some time with a younger child. Um maybe you're the mom, you're the mom that has the one pierced nose ring, or maybe you have a niece that's 1 or 4 years old and you need to start spending a little bit more time with that person. Maybe they're a Scorpio or a Taurus. But also, let me go back to the married couples. Maybe you're trying to figure out when you're going to get some self-care into your life. It's the best time to you need to put for your self-care is maybe 10 to 11 p.m. Make that your personal time for yourself. Or maybe you're going to tell this person this Scorpio, the Scorpio that you're married to. Maybe you're wanting to put more time into yourself, and you're going to tell this person, hey, can I at least get 1 hour to my goddamn self? Maybe that's what you're about to ask. Too many options. Maybe it's just like too much shit going on. Too much shit going on, and you might be saying, I need my, like, you're thinking about your wants and your needs and your desires. I need time to myself before I blow the fuck up. So it's just like it's just too much shit going on. Too much shit going on. I need some self-care. Give me at least 1 hour to myself. Okay. I see that it says too late. So maybe you already blew up, or this is already happening, already speaking on it. Networking. Maybe it's time for you to network. As far as the network, speak on your desires. Sometimes you need to talk things out. Like, for example, this is a technically a way of networking for you, as far as in networking in sense of your self-care. And I'm saying, I know you like, dang, I didn't think of it like that. Yeah, but I'm gonna look at it like that. When it says the networking, maybe you need to start networking your self-care. Start networking, start meeting. I did see new friends coming, trying to pop out. It didn't pop out. So networking, as far as in getting in new friends, having a lot more options to do different things. Maybe this married person, maybe this person is married or in a very tight relationship, and they might be having those sleepless nights around this time frame and stuff. Maybe you need to do that, as taking that time to make sure that it's like a self-care level. Networking as a sense of making new friends and saying, hey, what you like to do. Maybe you need to start looking into other people's way of getting to know, you know, what they do for self-care. Like, for example, I'm saying get an hour. That 1 hour could be a self-care bath with candles, with your own music. Shit, if you really want to plug the hell out of everybody in the house, put them to plug them in. Go into a self-care mode, play the music that's going to keep you calm. Don't get you rowdy. That's not what we're trying to do, because we're trying to keep us at a level, like at a level, steady level. Okay. So maybe maybe this repeated cycle is basically you're feeling as though that you're not being able to get your self-care. You're not able to manage your life. Maybe you're dealing with you got too much going on, and you have a daughter, have a younger daughter, and your younger daughter wants all this time, because it's saying, like, can we spend time together? Oh my god, like, can I just get in the house completely? Maybe that's how we're feeling as well. Um, and or the daughter is something's happening as far as in at night. Maybe the daughter wants to spend more time with you, or maybe you're feeling as though you got all this time and you don't have enough time to yourself, and you like, dang, I don't want no more kids. Maybe maybe that's what it is too. Or you're babysitting. Maybe you're babysitting a younger daughter, and this person keeps you very active, or makes you be like, nah, I don't want no kids. Maybe this girl is she might be a little firecracker. Okay, let's go into a quick chakra, and then I am going to split off in zodiacs in a moment in different readings, just to give you a heads up. Okay, let's see what chakra that we need to work with. Being that we went past that full moon, okay, let's just slide out. And it's yellow. Woo, yellow, my favorite color. But yellow, which is your solar plex. You can also have tiger's eye. Tiger's eye is a very good crystal to put in to your life. Tiger's eye helps with confidence as well. Give me a second. Maybe you're listen. Maybe you need to start drinking some lemon water. Um, start adding black pepper into your food. Okay, ginger. Maybe you're drinking ginger ale. Um, having some adding ginger into your personal diet as well helps with the solar plex. Okay. Now the solar plex is basically as far as in the wisdom, the your beliefs, your power. So maybe it's dealing with your religion base, as far as in just trying to figure out where do you stand in this universe? Where do you feel as though you're grounded at? Are you grounded more into prayer? Are you grounded more into doing activities as far as in feeding the homeless? You know, are you it's just more like trying to get tapped into doing activities as far as in when this is when I try to work on my solar plex. Even though of course the prayer, the meditation, all the stuff, but the act, making the act moving with your feet and not just your mouth. Maybe you need to start walking and talking. Maybe you say a lot of things but you don't be walking it. Okay? But yes, so getting into your power, knowing that you can do this. You can make a way out of no way type. All right? As far as in the solar plex, it also is dealing with the personal power, having trust, belief, self-esteem, emotions, taking risks, adjustments, and making decisions. So, like I said, last yesterday was 111, so that's more of that crown aggravate aggravating accur- activating the crown. Oh my goodness, maybe somebody's aggravating you, or someone's aggravating you so much that or maybe you aggravating yourself. You be thinking negative. You be having negative thoughts. Or maybe it's more like your crown, as far as your crown chakra, start thinking positive. Maybe if you start thinking positive, or um being optimistic about your decisions and being optimistic about the conscience, it might help with your aggravation. So don't think so negative at all the time. If something happens, don't just lash out. Like, have a moment to you know rechannel that, redirect that, and think something different. Okay. um Also, you might be having, this is let me explain. If you are having this issue, this could be dealing with your solar plex. Okay. So it could be your liver, your gallbladder, stomach, upper spine. So these are things, if you're having these issues with your liver, your gallbladder, your stomach, or your upper spine, that could be where that is your body telling you to work on your solar plex. Okay. So your solar plex, um, ca- you can also do this by just building up your self-esteem a little bit more, by just going and looking in the mirror and speaking affirmations to yourself, giving yourself a compliment, not waiting for someone else to give you a compliment. I did see 444, so you might be seeing that number as well. But yeah, giving yourself compliments and giving yourself praise, putting yourself in that power and not allowing somebody else to put you in that power. Okay. um Maybe we have allergies, diabetes, or having a lot of stomach issues. basically we need to work on our building up that self-esteem, building up the power within us, power generating, plug it into yourself. Maybe you're plugging into so many things around you, like that one that was looking so highly of these three other people. So maybe you're putting so much energy into these three people that you're not putting it into yourself, that you are now, your light is about to start dimming out. Okay. So that was for that. Let's work on them solar plexus. And let's see, we did have who Scorpio and Taurus already in the energy already. I'm gonna roll into these dice. Okay, we got Scorpio. We got Leo. We got Sagittarius. And we got Pisces. Didn't I mention Pisces before? Yeah, I ain't getting no number dice. Where my number dice at? Let's see what numbers that we've been looking at or seeing, numbers that have been following us, numbers that we might need to look into. I'm trying to look for my, we got 11 and we just went past 11, right? Yesterday was the 11. Okay. Yesterday was 111, so we do have 11 that came out. And then 7. So maybe we've been seeing 711, the number 711. I'm gonna look that up because that, I know that number been following me. I don't know if it's been following you. Maybe you're going to 711. You drove past 711, just went to 711. Maybe you gotta go to the gas station. And this is out of my angel book, my angel number book. Okay, 711. The universe is behind you and your adventures. The power is within you. Enter your heart and help you to bring change in your life. And turns of change will be loving, support, and growth and healing to the world. So basically, the universe is behind you at every given point. So this is 711. So if you have been following this number, or when you see 711, maybe something's gonna happen around this time. Okay. But it's basically saying that the universe is here with you. God is here with you. Whoever you pray to, whoever you feel as though your main source is, they're with you through your trial, through your time of trying to figure out that maybe your self-esteem is so low, and they're just saying, you're not by yourself. I'm here with you. Okay. And it is time for the change. And the time and this change that you will have will bring change to support growth and heal the world. So when I look at heal the world, as far as in, I'm gonna put it, I'm about to wrap this up too, but putting into just for me certain things, and even like as far as in the Bible as well. God's, Jesus disciples, not God, Jesus disciples and stuff, like we all have to go through things in order for us to be able to tell our story, testimony. You got to spell test before you get to the money, right? So maybe you gotta go through the test to get to the money, the money, the money. But yeah, but as far as in, just like, sometimes you gotta go through a lot in order for you to tell someone, hey, that's not a good idea to go to. Just like how we was talking about before in the reading, it's more like maybe you need to start talking to people, like maybe your family members, that you're hearing certain things and you like, should I tell them? Should I give them to school? Yeah, you should, because that's one thing that we, especially in our community, okay, and you know that we do not like to tell other people's problems, quote unquote. But it's something like, if you feel like, what you call it, did such and such wrong, or he is a very violent person, or he is no good to be around my child, or no good to be around this person, we need to speak on that. Stop hiding it. So maybe we need to start speaking on and speaking to our younger generation, as far as in our younger family members, about things on what we learned and things that you shouldn't do, or or more like not even saying you shouldn't do, because they're gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do. Come on, let's think about it. Like even us, we got advice, but we still did whatever we want to do. But then guess what? When that testimony hit us, right? Boom, it hit us. Then we think about that person that gave us the guidance, which is, of course, God is always going to be right there. Say, do you really want to do that? Which is that good angel, bad angel type of vibe. But you just got to get into the mindset of knowing um the wants, your needs, and your desires. Okay. And that is more like sometimes your needs everybody already know your needs are always going to outweigh your wants. But know when sometimes your needs, for example, you need to take care of your kids. Now, that's you got people that want to take care of the kids, and you got some people that have the attitude they need to take care of their kids because who else is going to do it? You get what I'm saying? And maybe that's what we're feeling at that moment too. Maybe we're feeling like we're the only one doing this, and maybe that's where it's saying surrender because you're not the only one doing it. Just if you take the time to redirect your mind and don't think so negative, then maybe everything else is gonna fall in place, and then boom, 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 just gonna be a whole domino effect where everything's just gonna line up perfectly. And then that person is gonna come back talking about, yeah, I remember when you didn't have no car seat. Or I remember when you had asked for a ride and you had no car seat. Yeah, that was me. And maybe sometimes it's okay for people to come back and show you that old that old look, and you look in the mirror talking about, ugh, that was me. you know, and it's okay for you to sometimes you gotta reflect on that because even a leader gotta be put down somehow and be taught. Because how else is a leader gonna move forward? The best leader is a leader that's willing to be taught as well. Always keep in mind of that. The best leader is always willing to be taught. You got some leaders here that think they know everything. And guess what? They're gonna run into a dead end eventually. Because why? You didn't want to expand. You didn't want to expand the mind. You didn't want to go leech and reach out to somebody else because how else did you get there? How else did you get there? Always continue to go, move forward, and then like if you like this video, like support me. Let me continue to move forward to everybody else. Open your mind. You are talking to Deasia, and you are on Dreams, Desires, Ascensions. Toodles.